Good morning, Saneha. How are you?
Yeah, good morning to you. I'm pretty well. So, what about you, ma'am?
I'm doing pretty well too. Thanks for asking. Good to see your smiling face.
So today finally you got the chance to to talking to each.
Yeah, that's true. We were planning to meet for a very long time, but today we got opportunity, so that's a great thing. Hopefully, our conversation will become productive. So let's start our conversation. Yeah. Okay. So would you like to take the pleasure to introduce yourself, or you want me to introduce myself first?
Okay. So yeah, as you know, my name is Sneha. I live in India and a city of UP, state of UP, in city of Greater Noida. I'm married. I'm blessed with two kids and as well as homemaker also. And if we talk about my qualifications, so I have done graduation in BSc Botany honors. And nowadays I'm working on my communication skills because these days is very important for like everyone. And I'm learning this language because when I learn this language, then after learning, we got so much opportunity to do anything in outside. So that's why I'm learning. And after that, and when I learn and I provide for my in my home for my kids also, they will also able to talk in this language. And yeah, if you talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies is playing badminton, doing exercise, and learning new things. And nowadays, only one new thing which is I'm learning, and which is only one passion which are I'm doing. And apart from running my YouTube channel, that name is Learn English with Snehasi. That's all about me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your nice introduction. You have given really very good introduction because you said everything in detail why you are learning this language, what skills you are improving, and you just said the reason. Yeah, that way I can teach my children, I can develop my skills, I can connect with other people. So these are very good things you have mentioned. Okay, let me introduce myself, then we can dive into our conversation. So, as you know, my name is Hema. I was born and raised in India, Delhi. Basically, I am from Uttarakhand, but after getting married, I came to Australia. Therefore, I've been living in Australia for the last 16 years. My qualifications include a post graduation degree in Hindi honors, which I had done in India. I am also holding a bachelor degree in education, which I had done in Australia. Therefore, I have been working as a teacher in Australia for the last 10 years. I am also holding a YouTube channel. It is called The Art of Speaking English, and yeah, that's all about me.
Very nice introduction, really.
Thank you so much. Okay, so tell
So,
me, yeah, yeah, you can ask the question if you want to ask something. Feel free to ask.
yeah, so I'm asking, first of all, I want to know that how is the weather there?
Weather is very pleasant here. It is cloudy, but yes, weather is bearable because it's cold weather. The winter is still going on, but I can bear because it's September, so weather is changing like changing in India. So when you will get winter, we will get summer. When you get the summer, we get winter. So yeah, it is totally opposite to India.
Yeah, it's quite difficult now because I feel like that if I get chance to go also those type of country because most of the country feel like so much cold, But if you are
Yeah,
living, you can enjoy every season, winter,
that's
summer,
true.
this season.
Yes.
They quite so that's why I think how can you survive it? Maybe your body will habitual to living there. So
Yeah, that is true. When I came here, na, at that time it was very hard to survive because weather was totally opposite. When I came here, I think somewhere in May, 19th of May. But when I came here, weather was okay, stable over there. Summer about to start at that time, but here as well, weather was not very bad. Winter about to start at that time. So yeah, I came to totally opposite weather, totally different language, totally different culture, country. Everything was very difficult to manage because everything was so different. But yeah, somehow now I'm able to manage and everything is going according to the track.
but you are living there like 16 year, right?
Yes.
So, but like your accent is like India, your accent is still not changed. Like a normal accent you are using. So I am
Yes.
impressed.
Yeah, because we are Indian, yeah. Being Indian, we just want to take advantage to keep our culture here. So we try to be more Indian, we keep our culture more because we don't want to lost our identity. But where is in India, because you are already in India, na, so you want to learn something, you want to develop different skills, you want to look like foreigners, or you want to take their culture because you already having your culture, you have environment, so you will not forget. But here, because we have different environment, we will forget our culture if we don't keep it. So that's why we try to speak in Hindi as much as possible. We wear the clothes. But when we go to the work, yeah, there's a different ambience over there. So we have to follow the rules and regulations. But at home, I just try to be Indian more. Usually, women they like to go outside and clubs and shopping here and there. I like to stay at my home because I work 5 days and it is very hard. These days, school holidays happening. So I am taking advantage. I relax. Like to stay in my pajama, have coffee and everything, stay in my blanket.
So they are like nowadays holidays going on, right? But how many, like 1 month, 2 months?
Just for
For
2 weeks. Because we have four terms during a year. This is the third term. So every term we have 2 weeks holidays. But at the end of the year, we will get 6 weeks holidays.
okay, now so that's why you are get free time. It means you are enjoying your holiday.
I'm enjoying my holiday. I'm rejuvenating myself, spoiling myself. As I told you, I still in my pajama. I just have coffee. There's no eating time. There's no sleeping time. So my life is kind of chaos. But sometimes we need to have, that kind of life. Otherwise, life will be very monotonous. We won't be able to enjoy. If we have similar kind of pattern, we have to follow. We have to get up certain of the time. We have to cook. We need to eat. We go to the work. Then we sleep and all those things. So yes, we have a small break. So I am rejuvenating at this moment.
Uh, you came back from like workplace, and when you reach at in the evening, you feel too much tired. That time
It
your
is
body.
true. Very tired because I work with the children. I have to stand on my toes. Yeah. So I work over there, I have to talk with the children. So I'm so tired. I have to make sure I maintain educational environment. I set up the activities and I have to talk to my colleagues and all those things I have to do by myself. So by the time I reach home in the evening, I feel so tired. So yes, you're right.
At a school is you own a school and you are doing job in any other organization, private organization.
No, it's not a private organization. I work in a school. This is a council school, so government school. So yes, all good.
Okay, so in that school you are teaching like a toddler. So quite difficult to teach a
Not
toddler.
toddlers. They are not toddlers. They are kindergarten children, class first, class two. Every year we get different classes. So
Okay, okay. So let's jump into another related to English. Like I asked. So, ma'am, tell me how can you improve my ability in thinking in English while speaking? Because when I start, before that I thought a lot of things I have to talk this kind of way. But when I start like speaking that time, not much more, but I little bit forget. I have to speak like this and like this. But
mm,
while I little bit forget those kind of things. And how can you implement?
you need to expose yourself to English environment. I understand you cannot have English environment over there because your family likes to talk in your mother tongue, yeah, and surrounding you, you speak in your mother tongue. So you cannot have this, but you can make you an artificial English environment, and that what you have to do. You need to make sure you think always in English. I can understand it is so hard. It is very daunting task at beginning, but once you will start doing this for a week, after that you will find now it's becoming easy. So you need to, at first you have to push yourself. Yes, whatever you can see now around you. If you see park, okay, children they are playing in the park. I have to go to the park. I have to finish all of my cooking. What do I cook? If you're thinking, what I have to cook to, you think, oh, what do I cook today? My children they don't like this. My husband said to cook this. I have to go to the market. Think like that. Okay, if you are by yourself now, you can speak out loud. You need not to just think inside you. You can use a self talk, but you need to make sure you speak out loud while you are yourself, because that way your mouth muscle will be ready to speak in English. But when you have people around you, you can just think, okay, I have these people around me, I cannot speak English now, but actually I can think in English. What I can see, oh, this girl, she's wearing very nice dress, I should buy this dress too. This kind of thing, okay, yesterday I cook rajma. What do I cook today? Today I maybe cook cheese or paneer, whatever you say, or maybe pizza. Oh no, pizza is not healthy. How can I make it healthy? I need to put some more vegetables. Think like that way. Okay, this is my bedtime. I have to go to the bed now, because if I don't sleep at time, what will happen? I will be not fit. I will lose my health. And then you think, okay, actually I need to, when you see yourself, actually I need to fix my hair, I need to have different hairstyle. Some kind of talk, you can just talk to yourself. You need not to have a partner for that.
Hmm.
Yes, even if you find it very hard, you can just have a small mirror in front of you, become your friend and ask question. Say, Sneha, you're looking very tired today. Then
Yeah,
you
no,
say,
actually,
Yes,
I
you
have a
can,
lot
yes,
made a lot of partner like through social media, and
yes,
you have a 1 2 3 group WhatsApp group also, and on the
yes,
Skype so many ladies are available. I can connect with
yes,
her easily, with them easily. And but the thing is that when I mentioned just now, you mentioned that now you have to think each and everything in English, but that thing I'm not able to do. When I suppose I'm talking with you, I'm able to talk, but the thing is, how can I think like you are telling like that whenever you are going to talk in Hindi, so that thing you have to try to talk in English, right? But that maybe I'm missing those kind of things. I'm not trying to like think like that. So that's why while
yes,
talking, while speaking like in everyone, that thing will forgot. I should talk like this.
yeah. In your initial stage, you have to push yourself a bit. You have to have a time, okay? Now, maybe just adjust the time, put the alarm on, okay? 1 hour while I'm cooking, I need to think in English, because that time you will be able to cook and you able to think as well. Because now cooking is very flexible for you, because you are habitual to make chapati. When you make chapati, you can think here and there, na. But when we start learning chapati, we have to pay attention to it, because we don't know how to do that. Similar is happening to English, because now you don't know how to think in English, so you have to pay attention to it. Okay, when you will do this, because when you have to learn something new, you need to make sure you have time for that, and you need to dedicate and commit it to your goal. But if you want to learn English, similar things you need to apply over there too. Okay, you need to make sure you have a time, set the alarm on. Okay, when you set the alarm on, that way it will remind you, okay, this is the time. It reminds you, okay, this is the time you have to learn English. And then you say, okay, this is my English thinking time, I have to do self talking. So then you can start talking with yourself. Okay, I have to fold this clothes, I have to clean my house, I need to just call my mom, I need to just buy something from market. All those things you can just talk in English. Just do this for maybe 30 minutes at the beginning, and then gradually you increase the time, because that way you will give yourself habit to think in English. It cannot be happened. You're thinking you have to think in English, and straight away you will start thinking in English. It will take time, because this is a habit. So if you want to cultivate any habit, you need to first of all push yourself, give yourself time. And when you just do that for 30 days, it will become part of your life.
Yeah, yeah. Nowadays, I'm feeling comfortable in this language. Earlier, I was not like this, but nowadays, whenever I get chance to talking with any person, that I feel comfortable. But the thing is that like other things. like every time I should think like every time in this language. So I'm not able to indulge like this.
Yeah, so that's what I told you. First of all, you need to make a timetable and set a time to think in English. Just for 30 minutes, you start thinking in English, and once you feel like, okay, now I'm comfortable, then you need to increase your time gradually. But first of all, you need to make sure that you have a time for it, and you need to push yourself, you need to commit to your goal. And once you will do this for a week, then you will realize, no, actually, it is very easy for me. The time you will sleep now, you will think in English as well if you push yourself.
Right, right, you are
Yeah.
telling 100.
Yes,
Yeah, and
yes.
sometimes happen like I should sometimes, not every time. Sometimes I think when my body will be full going to rest, that time I will do what I have done today and what I have
Yes.
done in the past. So this kind of able to think, but that thing like I'm missing, I think. So I have to work on that.
That is true. We have to work for that because if we don't push ourselves, we won't be able to learn because we are accustomed to just speak like that. If you just think, okay, I have to speak in English, I need to think in English, you won't be able to do that. But when you think, okay, from now on I have to just dedicate 30 minutes to speak in English, and that way you will be able to do that because you know this is my time to do this task. Like you have a time to cook, that particular time you have to roll chapati and cook for your family. At the beginning, it was difficult, but now it is easy for you. You can just roll chapati, cook whatever you want to do that. But if you just use the similar method to learn English, it will work for you definitely.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So today, thank you for giving a piece of advice. I follow this kind of rules.
Yes. Okay. I think the time is going over. So, yeah, we say bye to each other. And it was really nice talking with you. You asked relevant questions, and it will definitely help others as well. So, bye for now and take care. Yeah.
Yes.